Yeah, you know me, lad. I don't care. I'll fight whoever gets put in front of me. I'll fight him. When Jordan Leavitt got put to me, I said yeah, and the fight got announced 2 days later. It's one of them things. I've seen him doing all interviews about me already. You know what I mean? He's already talking shite, lad. Yeah, and he is shite. Like he's saying, like, oh, Paddy picks easy fights, and I'm half offended he's picked me. Like, lad, I don't pick my fights. The matchmaker comes to me and says, comes to me manager and says, do you want to fight him? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. He's a crab. So I will. I'm on, like, Jordan Leavitt's getting knocked out in the first. I just love entertaining people, lad. And when I get in there and beat someone up and then start dancing and talking, everyone loves it. So I enjoy myself just like everyone else does. It's boss. I don't feel pressure, lad. Don't know what pressure is. You know what I mean? When you fight in your hometown in front of 10,000 people in the main event, when the whole thing's on you, that's different. You know what I mean? In the Echo Arena in Liverpool, felt a bit of pressure there, but I'll never feel pressure fighting in London or in America or anything like that. It's what I do. I enjoy fighting, lad. When I love getting it and hitting people. It's entertaining to me. Lad, I'm a marketer's wet dream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't look like a fighter. I look like a 21-year-old kid. Look very unassuming. No one would think I could punch their head in. So when I get in a cage with someone who's got a skinhead full of tattoos, they're all like, the old thing, I want to get my head punched in. So, and then especially when I grab the mic and just start talking and being myself. A lot of people in MMA don't be themselves, lad, and that's one of the reasons why people can relate to me. I'm just me. I'm not trying to put on no act. I'm not putting on no show for no one. I'm just being myself. Why would I want to fight Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler and Islam Makhachev now? Seriously. Like, some people are just stupid. A lot of the casuals in MMA are stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? I've been in this game a long time now, lad. A lot longer than a lot of people expect. People probably look at me and think, oh, he's only been doing it a few years. Started training when I was 15 on my first fight when I was 16 and went pro when I was 17. I've been professional for over 10 years. Like, people think this is just new to me. Whatever name's on the table, I'll fight. But when you just want me to start fighting big cats and people who everyone knows and worldwide talent, I'll be getting paid what I'm worth to fight them. Simple as. Obviously, I'm not self-confident, lad, that I believe I'm ready for them fights now. But you've got to be more realistic and look at things like I don't need to rush. It's happened with people before. You know what I mean? Like, perfect example is Edmund Shabazian. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter, very good fighter. I like him, but he's young. He's younger than me, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's younger than me. Got in the UFC at like 4-5-0 or something, and just got rushed into the rankings. And I think he's lost 4 in a row now. Like, I'm not going to end up like that, lad. I'm gonna build and build and build. I've only been doing strength and conditioning for 2 years. You know what I mean? I've got muscle to build, and I only become a man like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? I never had any hairs on me nuts till I was about 14. Yeah, like people love Crash Mat at the minute. Fucking Kamzat. People love him, don't they, lad? Because he's saying, oh, I'll fight anyone. But I'll fight anyone doesn't get you paid. I'm going to start getting paid. Just you watch. The next one will be better. Yeah, nothing's signed yet, but we'll see over the next few weeks. I think the next one, I don't think I'll be fighting for 14 and 14. Like, one of them things, though, lad, know what I mean? Like, people are saying, oh, it's, but I signed that contract. That was just the introductory UFC contract, 10 and 10, 12 and 12, 14 and 14. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. I can't complain about it. That's why I'd done my first 2 fights and then just said, yeah, if you want me to fight better people, I want more money. But I had no qualms about it because I signed the contract. I can't moan. You know what I mean? That's what's funny about fighters in the UFC. They start moaning. But win a few fights, lad, and no negotiate a new deal. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do every time I win a few fights. That's just the way it's meant to be. No one puts a gun to you and says, sign this. It's, do you want to sign for the UFC? And it's every mixed martial artist's dream. You know what I mean? So they're like, yeah, I will sign for the UFC. Like, I took a pay cut to sign for the UFC from Cage Warriors, but I knew it was going to be worth it. And it was, because now I'm earning more money a month sitting on my ass than I do for fighting. Yeah, like, it's not even close. It's not close from the money I earn off appearances and social media. Yeah, I fight because I like it. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't want me to fight in July. People just wanted me to wait, and because I know for a fact I'm wanted on pay-per-view cards. Some of me team wanted me to wait because they thought I was too fat. But everyone knows what I'm like, lad. I can get it back down. So everyone was just like, yeah, you might as well do it. But that's what I mean. I could have just sat out. But I think this will be my last chance to fight in the UK until we do Anfield. So I want to give everyone in the UK the last hurrah. One big night again in the O2. Well, you know what I said to TJ Pillishaw, lad. I just told him straight, know what I mean? His opinion's worthless because he put EPO in his body, what rots away your fucking cells. So who's he talking to? You know what I mean? I'll eat a few burgers if I want, lad. You inject steroids into your body, you little fart. It just shows how he wasn't strong enough up there. He had to inject something into his body to make him feel stronger. That's how mentally strong I am up there. I know I can get fat as fuck and then come back 8 weeks later and punch anyone's head in. I couldn't believe it when I seen that. I was filming a podcast yesterday and I never look at my phone in a podcast, and my guest needed to go to the toilet. So while he went to the toilet, I grabbed my phone and looked, and just seeing that in the group chat and was like, who's he talking to? So as soon as he come back in, he sat down, I was like, well, I've just seen this and it's on camera. I just said them on camera. So that'll come out in a few days as well. If he's got anything to say when he sees me, he's more than welcome to. He's only a midget. It's not that I'm not going to change. I'll do what I want. No one's going to tell me to do anything. You know what I mean? All these divvies chatting shit. I don't care what you say. It's like the people saying, oh, he's got to keep his chin down. Have I, though? You know what I mean? Have I? Because I'll do what I want. You won't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? I'm a very, very, very stubborn person. Like, I want to keep my weight down, yeah, but like the last fight camp I was all the time, I'm going to keep my weight down, I'm going to keep my weight down after this one. And then a week out, I just went, nah, know what? I'm not. I'm going to eat pure shit after this. And I did, lad. Went out and pure burgers and chocolate and desserts. And like, people say to me, like, you've got a crazy appetite. You've never seen anyone eat like me. Well, I got up to 93 kilo and now I'm 87. I'll do like 12k dieting in the next few weeks and then I'll cut like 10 pounds. It's not as if it's hard. And it's not even like my belly goes fat, because it doesn't. You know what I mean? Show me belly now, lad. My belly doesn't even get that fat. Look, my cheeks go massive. So I look proper fat. You know what I mean? But my body doesn't go fat. My cheeks just go massive. I've still got abs underneath the fatness. Lights a fire under here as well as give you a nice warm feeling inside, because these are like, I can remember watching both of them fight when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, GSP is one of the best ever, and Dan Hardy's one of the best ever from England. Like, to have people like that giving you praise, it's brilliant. I love it. But they're right, because I'm going to do everything that everyone's saying, and I've always said I'm going to. When I walked in the gym at 15, I fought when I was 16 on a week's notice against someone who was 24 and I won. And after that fight, I was like, I'm meant to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I know that this is what I'm going to do. And that was it. I just had a different mindset from everyone else. And I think that's what's clawed me through plenty of fights. Being fights where, like, if it wasn't up here, I would have lost, but I didn't because of how mentally strong I am. And I think a lot of people underestimate that. They don't realise how good your mental strength can get you through things. I go into every fight. Like, it's mad. The only ever fight I've doubted myself in, I've lost. Every fight I've went into with full confidence, saying I'm gonna iron you out. I've done it, and I'm gonna continue to do so. Especially with this Jordan Leavitt lad, I've got no qualms punching his teeth in for him, lad, and then fucking teabagging him out as a celebration. Yes, the French, as always, you can always expect an entertaining fight from the bad man, but this is going to be more of a beatdown than a fight, so stay tuned.